with Carol Dixon is all about life and how to live that life positively, productively, and prayerfully. After decades of ministry, Dr. Dixon is qualified to address any topic of life from a biblical perspective. Let's listen now as Dr. Dixon comes forth.
Well, bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me, bless his holy name. Oh, it's so good to be with you again. I look forward to this time. Well, you know what? I want to talk to you today. This is something of a grave matter today with people. So much anxiety all over the land. But I want to say to you, if you want to grow, sometimes you have to say no. Hebrews 12:1. It says, therefore, since we are surrounded by such a huge crowd of witnesses to the life of faith, let us strip off every weight that slows us down, especially the sin that so easily trips us up. And let us run with endurance the race God has set before us. Do you know to run your spiritual race well, you need to declutter? Yeah. Hebrews 12:1. That's what it's saying right there. And it's letting you know that the most important word to remember for your spiritual journey may be a surprising one. What is it? No. Yeah, your faith journey is a long one. And too many people start off strong, but begin to putter out before the end. And God wants you to go the distance. Your spiritual life is like a marathon. And you can't run a marathon with a doorbell in your hands. In fact, people often quit their faith journey early because everything they're carrying wears them out. So, to run your spiritual race well, you need to declutter. Yeah. Consider what I'm saying to you today. And think about this. Just get this image in your mind. In the middle of the ocean, a cruise liner can get pretty fast. Yeah. If you've ever been on a cruise, when it's time for everybody to settle down, boy, that cruise liner start going fast. But if you add 100 lifeboats to that cruise liner, it'll slow it down. Yeah, it's got to slow down. Now, plug a battery into one light bulb. It'll last a long time. Plug it into 15, it'll drain quickly. Plug it into 100, and it'll drain even more quickly. That's what happens to you when you try to do too much. You need to learn to say no to some things that are good because they keep you from doing your best. Yeah, really. It is a thin line, but it is accomplishable. Yeah. When you're doing too much just because it's a good thing, you got to learn how to say no to some good things as well. They'll drain your energy from giving 100% in areas where you need to do your best. That's why Hebrews 12:1 says, let us strip off every weight that slows us down. These weights aren't bad or sinful. No, not at all. They're just unnecessary. See, a weight in your life could be a job, a relationship. Let me go back. I heard you when I said a job. I'm talking about, have you seen those? It's like being on a rat wheel, running from one job to another to another. Yeah. So sometimes that's a weight. It could be a job. That's what I'm relating to. It could be a relationship or a hobby. It's something that slows you down from what God wants to do in your life. And it's just not worth it. Consider what weights are slowing you down today. Yeah. And start stripping them off today. Let me give you some food for thought. I want you the rest of this week, I want you to think about the weights that are slowing you down. What are the good things you're doing that might keep you from the best God has for you? Then I want you to think. I want you to think about how you feel when you're so pressured to say yes to everything that comes your way. Think about it. And lastly, try saying no to one thing this week that you would normally agree to, but you feel pressured. What difference do you think it will make? If you want to grow, sometimes you have to say no. I am Carol Dixon, and this is Dash.
We know you have been inspired. Your faith has been built, giving you a new perspective. Tell someone about Dash with Carol Dixon podcast. Someone you know needs to tune in. We're always on 24/7. Spread the word, won't you? We're helping you and many others with a positive, productive, and prayerful word. Thank you for joining us today. Take a moment now to leave a rating, review, and subscribe to our podcast app. On behalf of the entire team, thanks for listening to Dash with Carol Dixon.